What is up, guys? JT Tapias, professional fitness life coach with the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan. And today we're going to speak about some basic fitness habits for easy weight loss. If you haven't been to a gym in a year, 2 years, 3 years, or maybe you've never been to the gym, then I already know that the consistent thought in your mind is that when you go to the gym, you're going to die, right? You're gonna sweat, you're gonna hurt, you don't wanna go. You've come up with a bunch of excuses. Maybe you've been procrastinating for a while about this. And so I'm gonna give you some easy tricks, some easy hacks on how to get back into it and how to actually get some momentum going so that the foundational piece, nutrition, will be a no-brainer to you, okay? So ready? Number one, we wanna make sure that we create a habit. We need to figure out what a habit is before we actually do it, right? So a habit is simply an automatic activity that happens every day, rain or shine, right? This is something where your brain doesn't have to exert a lot of energy. It's just something that you have scheduled and it happens every single day, rain or shine. And so I need to say that there is some resistance on the part of the brain because the brain perceives burning calories as something threatening to the body. And so this is the reason why you procrastinate. And this is the reason why when you set the alarm to go to the gym, you hit the snooze button 100 times. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're flawed. It's simply because your brain is protecting you because it perceives burning those calories as something threatening to you, okay? So now that we know where the resistance is, now we can actually work around it and create a strategy to overcome it. The brain doesn't like exercise because it perceives it as something dangerous, but hear me out. The brain loves stacking habits, right? Things that don't make it burn too many calories. And so stacking habits is one of the easiest ways to incorporate a new habit, right? So here is a perfect example for me. I meal prep on Sundays. I like to watch this specific program. Program starts at 7 p.m. Every time that program goes on, the little music for the propaganda for the show comes on, it prompts me to meal prep. Now, hear me out. I've been doing this for years and I never gravitate towards the meal prep, but I do gravitate towards my show. And because I took something that is sort of desirable with something that is not so desirable, but I do it at the same time, it happens consistently every single time and I've created a habit from it. And so I wanna teach you that trick because I want you to align all of your activities and the things that you're looking to do in regards to your physical activity with something that you actually enjoy doing, okay? Remember that the brain loves shortcuts, okay? Because it doesn't have to burn a lot of calories. Remember that when it burns calories, it perceives it as dangerous. And so maybe you, after dinner, right? You have your dinner, which is something desirable. Most of us want to have dinner. We have family around and we get to enjoy that time with our family. We're talking, we're eating, we're enjoying our meal. And then after dinner, what I want to encourage you to do is to go out for a 25-minute walk, depending on your physical level, maybe 25 minutes, then you can progressively go for 35, then you can progress to 45, and then eventually you can go walk for an hour. So let's say you have dinner at 6:30 p.m. You get done with dinner, you invite one of your family members out, say, hey, let's go for a walk. You guys walk for 25, 35, 45, or maybe an hour, right? You get to chat, you let your digestive processes do what they need to do. It's great for your cognitive health. And when you get home, you're not gonna feel super heavy, like, you're not gonna be super full. And then maybe, in the past, you've gone to bed on a full stomach and you know that's uncomfortable. It takes you a while to get to bed. When you actually incorporate that walk, you're gonna notice that you're gonna fall asleep a lot easier and you're gonna burn some calories, which obviously is gonna help you in the direction of losing unwanted weight and decreasing body fat percentages overall. And so it's a great way to get physical activity started is to simply incorporate a walk right after dinner every single night. Maybe you start off with Monday through Friday, right? You take Saturday and Sunday off. And then you progress to doing it Monday through Saturday, right? And you just take Sunday off. But you make that a consistent habit and you make it something enjoyable because you're doing it after dinner, which is desirable. And then you're going for a walk with one of your family members. You guys are getting to chat. And it's an amazing way to incorporate physical activity. Number two, maybe you want to wake up 30 minutes earlier than you usually do, and you want to start off with breathing exercises. I know this is very basic, but remember, we're just getting started here. When we lay down and we sleep, something happens. Our oxygen saturation naturally goes down so that we can fall asleep. Our body temperature changes. So when we wake up, what we want to do is we want to wake up our upper respiratory system, right? The way to do that is we're going to inhale. Big inhale, right? So you can't go anymore. And then you're gonna slowly exhale through your mouth. you can do that 7 to 10 times without getting hypoxic, meaning lack of oxygen to the brain. You don't want to pass out doing this. What we're looking to do is open up the diaphragm, go from shallow breathing to deep breathing, where you're actually going to awaken your diaphragm, and all of your airways are going to open up, and it's a great way to wake up the brain as well. You're going to follow that with some lemon water, 12 ounces of lemon water, right? And then you're going to take some Himalayan salt. You're going to go a couple of squeezes of Himalayan salt, 1, 2, 3. You're going to mix that up, and you're going to have your 12 ounces of lemon water with your salt. That's going to hydrate you. That's going to give you a baseline and prime your system so that you can drink your coffee. You don't get jitters. It also helps with hunger pangs, and it does a variety of wonderful things for your body. Some people say it's even good for anxiety, and if you're having any kind of depression, it also helps with helping you secrete all of those anabolic chemicals in your brain that are going to keep serotonin flowing the way they should. There's a lot of claims with the lemon water and the salt, but one thing I know for sure, it will hydrate you and it will prime your body in a great way so that the nutrients that come in are absorbed efficiently. If you own a rebounder is one of these little round objects where you just bounce on it, right? The rebounder is great to get all of your circulatory system awakened, right? Your circulation is going to work efficiently. Your brain is going to wake up. You're going to feel good. It's not something that's too exerting. You're not going to burn a lot of calories doing it. So that's wonderful. It's a very basic thing, but very, very helpful for your joints. It helps in a variety of ways, but it gets things going, right? So the rebounder is a great way. If you don't own a rebounder, then you can simply do jumping jacks, do as many jumping jacks as you can, maybe 3 sets of 20 to get started. And that also helps with the same system. It gets your circulation going, your breathing going, and it's a very basic way to walk into getting physically active again, first thing in the morning. Number 3, maybe you are at a level where you say, JT, I want to start doing some calisthenics. Great. So you're going to start off with 12 push-ups, right? 12 squats, 15 sit-ups. Start off with 2 rounds of that. So you do your first round, right? And then you go over again and you do 12 push-ups, 12 squats, and then you do 15 sit-ups for 2 rounds. And maybe you're at the level of doing 3. So go for all 3 of those. It shouldn't take you more than 25 minutes to do this. It gets the day going. You jump in the shower, you get your day started the right way, and you're physically starting to move your body in the right direction. I'm a big fan of activating your physiology because motion creates emotion. And I also believe that behavior shifts identity, right? Well, the things that you do shift how you think the rest of the day. Hopefully it'll make you more cognizant of your food, and these processes will get you started on the right foot. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Today we spoke about basic fitness habits for easy weight loss, more importantly, to get you started, get things going. I hope you enjoyed it. If this is your first time on my channel, I'd love to invite you to be part of our tribe. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, so that every time I release information like this, you will be the first one to know. JT Tapias, the founder of the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.